Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Budget Bangers Breaks. And today, I know it's basketball. You guys know that I am terrible at basketball, but here it is 24-25 select. We got a couple mega boxes. I got a case of this stuff that came in. I like to open a couple of them before I start putting them into break battles and different breaks on the Whatnot channel. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing today. 2 boxes today on the channel. And I guess we're looking for lions and tigers and bears. Just kidding. But we are looking for elephants and tigers. And I guess there's different levels of cards in the concourse, the premier, the court side, mezzanine. Did I miss one? Probably. This will be my first time ever opening NBA Select. So I don't know. Let's just experience this together, and let's see how we do. You know, we open a lot of retail. We very rarely hit anything big on our personal rips of retail stuff. Every now and again, we get a cool autograph or, you know, a mid-numbered card or a short print, and we've never hit anything really, really juicy in retail. And I think that that's important to remember when you buy this stuff. You know, $50, $60 boxes. They're tough. They're tough. And the prices are crazy, right? Like, everybody knows everything is just ridiculous. Hobby prices are off the wall, and then retail trickles into that, because then the guys that were buying hobby that can't afford hobby are now buying retail, but those guys still think the cards should be expensive, so they're spending the money. And here we are. I think these are $60 most places, $55. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the chances of you making your money back on a retail box that expensive, it isn't great. So today we're going to put that on display and see if we can make something happen here. I don't know if they tell you what these cards are, but right out the gate, we've got a Rob Dillingham. I want to flip it over and just take a peek here at the back and just see. Yeah, it does tell you right up here at the top. It says that is the concourse card, and that is a blue. I'm guessing that's a base, probably. We've got a rookie revolution of Reed Shepherd. It's like a base insert there. Card number 5, Reed Shepherd. That's a cool card. It'd be a fun little PC card for somebody. And then we got a silver here in a concourse of Salam. So again, up here it's going to tell you it's the concourse, and then obviously you've got the silver refractor, I guess is the term. So we'll throw him up there. The cards are awesome. What is this? Is this cracked ice? I guess we should have looked at that, but there is a Utah Jazz Isaiah Collier, and I'm pretty sure he got traded. Again, I am not a basketball guy, so don't butcher me here, fellas. But there's really one blue card in there, which I'm assuming was the base. One base card in that pack? Kind of crazy. So let's see. That wasn't bad. We got three rookies out of that. 4 rookies. The whole pack was rookies. All right. Well, I mean, I'm assuming they're not all going to be like that. But, yeah, we'll see. Another Jazz player there, Larry Markkinen. And it's kind of cool. They got the team color outline there. All right, now we're talking. Here's a rookie of Huck Porty. Who is that? Ariel. Okay. Devin Booker. Now this is a different. This one's got to be. Wait, this one doesn't tell you, does it? Oh yeah, Premier. That's a premier level. So the S type thing is a premier level. And then at the back, Damian Lillard. Concourse. I'm calling this cracked ice. I don't, maybe we should probably figure that out before I butcher this entire video, but it is cracked ice. Okay. So it is a cracked ice. So that's 2 packs in. A lot of rookies so far. No massive name rookies, but it's good to see that that the rookies are sort of front and center here. There's another rookie right on the front of A.J. Johnson on the concourse. Behind him, you got a Jaylen Brown on the concourse. It's a cool picture, Jaylen. And there you go. Premier level rookie of Stephon Castle. And yeah, that's so far not bad. This, I would say this is a good start to a retail box. And then a Zach LaVine. We'll sleeve all those up at the end. I'd say this is a good start, right? Again, at $50 or $60 for a mega box. At this rate with these pulls, you're probably going to make back, I don't know, $15 if that's what you're looking at when you're opening cards is value to what you paid, which most people do. So there's Ryan Dunn rookie concourse. There is a what? Jackie. I don't know this guy. I've never pulled any of his cards. I've opened quite a bit of basketball. Never pulled him. There's Aaron Gordon on the Premier. And okay, here we go. Cam Spencer, and this is going to be the mezzanine. So, and that's a cracked ice. So this would be a really nice card. Obviously, Cam Spencer, good player. Not the juice you're looking for in a mezzanine level cracked ice, but there you have it. And then behind him, back to the concourse, Russell Westbrook on the cracked ice, and on to the next pack. So I don't know if the cracked ice, I don't know if that cracked ice pattern's changed. You guys let me know in the comments. And then let me know in the comments also what you guys think about retail, the price of retail. I think that it's just, I think there needs to be a correction. Here's a silver insert behind DeAndre Ayton. And what do we got? That's, oh yeah, we'll take Alexander Sarr there on the rookie silver. I don't know if that's a base is like that, but I'm pretty sure that's a silver of that pair of that insert. Select certified, and one of the better players to get. So I'll give you guys my opinion on this on the value at the end. Right, here's another silver in the blue color match for Philadelphia of Paul George. So that's not a bad card. I like that one. Put him there. And our cracked ice. So cracked ice in every pack. There's Chet Holmgren. Not a bad card to get. Not a bad player to get. 1 cracked ice per pack. So those are nothing special. Unless you get them, I think, in the mezzanine or the court sides. But the concourses kind of fly out of this. There's Wemby on his base concourse. All right, what do we got here? Tristan De Silva, and that's on the mezzanine, base mezzanine. Here's a cool card. What's this? DeJounte Murray. I have no idea what this card is. Is it numbered? For the Pellies. Concourse. I don't know what that is. It's not numbered. It's green and purple. And it's the it is concourse, but you guys will have to let me know. I don't know what that one is. The first one we pulled though, so it's got to be some kind of hit. We'll put him in front of Reed Shepherd over there. Let's see. Maybe we can. Let's see. We go. There we go. I just have to hold the cards up a little bit higher, but I think Select's really cool. I think Select Hobby would be awesome to rip. I didn't buy any of the Hobby, and it is just so expensive. I feel bad for people that really love cards and can't get into that level. There's Paul George. There's another Mezzanine and Edwards. Oh baby, I'm gonna give that one to buddy Eric. I know it's just the base, but it is the Mezzanine, and he's a big T-Wolves fan. So okay, here's another one of those, I think, and that is Jacoby Walters. And that is the court side. That's the court side. Cool card. I mean, I don't know. You guys are going to have to let me know, or I'll have to look it up what parallel that is, but looks kind of cool. And then at the back, we've got a cracked ice of Zachary Richache. And this is what you need right here, fellas, right? When you're getting these cracked ices, every single pack, you got to get a big name. You got to get your Castles, your Richaches, that kind of thing. So, 3 packs to go. It's been a fun rip. I mean, if you keep out of your head that this is a $60, $55, or a $60 box, there's Clay, then you're probably pretty happy. But as soon as you remind yourself of that, then no bueno. But here's a silver DeAndre Ayton, and then our cracked ice Ron Holm II for a premier level. So again, we haven't hit anything really juicy. We haven't pulled a numbered card. I think every mega box in every format should have multiple numbered cards. So there's Jared McCain, base rookie courtside. Concourse. You got Jason Tatum. Is that the premier? Another premier there, Donovan Clingan. And the cracked is Bam Adebayo. So, yeah, there should be numbered cards in this product. Like, Panini and Topps can easily look at a product and say, okay, we're going to sell this for $50. My neighbor's building derby cards, by the way, if you don't hear that. We're going to sell a product for $50. Most likely the product that we're putting in 99% of these packs is going to be worth about $10. Let's kick them a numbered card or two. Just to, and not even necessarily to bring the value up, just to make them feel good. Like, hey, you got something cool. There's Keontae George. Jordan Poole got a silver of Kyle Filipkowski for the Utah Spaz. They're predicting the Jazz to be one of the worst teams in the league. They made some big moves. There's Cam Thomas. So we'll see if it pays off for the Jazz. I don't really know. Don't even know if I'll watch, to be honest. I really don't watch a lot of basketball. Big baseball guy, and I got the guys trying to rope me into football. All right, let's do a quick recap here. I kind of want to look at these and see if there's any of these that would sell. Maybe $1.50, maybe. What do we got here? Yeah, I can probably get a couple bucks out of that. Maybe. Jacoby. Okay. Probably not. Yeah, maybe a couple bucks. No. And a couple bucks. So, even if we said 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, again, that's what I expected, guys. That's what I expected. A very small stack of cards that can get you much return. These other ones, you know, you can, if you're smart in the way you sell your stuff, you can put them into lots, sell multiples for cheap. I would recommend, guys, on these cards that probably aren't going to sell as singles on eBay, get on Facebook, get in the groups, and post those up. There's a lot of guys that are looking to buy these cards to complete sets and their PCs. They want to add them, and you know, you may only get $1 or $2 for some of those cards, or maybe somebody out there wants to buy, you know, 10 of them for $5. But it's better than you hoarding cards that you don't want, that are just going to be sitting and you're going to be packing them around, right? So get the $5, get a little bit of money back, go buy another box and lose your ass over and over again, rinse, repeat. That's what we do in this hobby, and that's kind of where we're at with the prices, unfortunately. And you hear people all the time, they say, well, just go buy singles, bro. Well, that's a different part of the hobby. This part of the hobby is people like chasing cards. They'd like the thrill of the chase and opening cards. It's not just about going out and buying a card for your PC. A lot of people actually don't enjoy buying cards for their PC because it means more that they found that card in a pack and in a box. So we shouldn't be forced to have to go buy our PC cards, singles on eBay and other places like that. We should be able to buy a pack or a box of megas for I think a mega box should be $35. I think this product should be right around $35. And I think that is the most expensive this product should cost. And that's the most expensive mega boxes should probably cost ever. And like I said, you're looking at this, you can maybe recover $15 if you're lucky. So, and I would say this was probably a pretty bad box. So anyway, let's get on to the second box. We're going to fly through it. We kind of took our time on this one. We're not going to take our time on this one. We're going to absolutely torch through this guy. And we'll see. Not going to lock in my my rating quite yet on what I want to rate this, but we do take into consideration price. It's not the end-all be-all because, you know, it's just tough. Not everybody's buying these at the same price, so I try not to rate them too heavily on the price, but it's a big deal. You know, it's a big deal for everybody, so let's see what we can get here. Maybe we can get something numbered and get a lion, a tiger, or a bear. I don't know why I struggle so bad with Panini's packs sometimes. All right, let's just get going here. We'll do a pile of these bad boys and see what we can pull. NBA, for me anyway, I don't know about you guys, other people out there in the world of cards and breakers and people that are buying into breaks, but we have an extremely hard time selling NBA breaks. We do them in our break battles, obviously, and the break battles are kind of a different monster. We always sell out no matter what, but I don't know if I did just an NBA product break if it would even sell. There's a little sneak peek. I just saw Steph Curry at the back there. So that'll be another one of those cracked ice parallels that you're going to want to pull big name, and Steph Curry is one of those guys. So I don't know, maybe next year I'll get into basketball a little bit more. Utah got Ace Bailey. Yeah, Cooper in the league. So see what we can get here. Really wouldn't mind seeing the Spurs with the star power they have do something, but that is all to be determined. For me, it's all about baseball, especially right now. But I'm going to do my best to get into football this season. No guarantees, boys. Here we go. KD. Ron Hall. And there's a silver of Chet. Throw him up there. Cracked ice of Mikal Bridges. Put our cracked ices back over here again. I think we need our stage is going to be lonely if we don't do this. There we go. All right. Draymond Green. Reed Shepherd. Jimmy Buckets. We'll sleeve these all up at the end. Jalen Green. Actually, let's do that. We'll do that. Sabonis. Salone. Bub. Oh, Bub. There you go. Yeah, another one to hit. Kind of crazy that he's in a Mavs uniform in this product. I mean, how do you call it a 24-25 product and Luke is still in a Mavs uniform? There's already been other products out that have him in a Lakers uniform. So, Kyrie Irving, Bilal Coulibaly. There you go, Zach Edey. We're hitting some bigger names in the parallels, which is good. Again, nothing crazy. Actually, let's cover up Buckets there. Cover up Mr. Buckets. There's Kawhi on the cracked ice. Joel Embiid. Okay. What's this? We got a Reed Shepherd neon icons in a green. And not numbered. So again, another cool looking card. Short print of some kind to insert. And yeah, not numbered. Neon icons. Cool looking card though. Kind of. Actually, the more I look at it, I'm kind of like, sure. Sure, yeah, that's a cool card. Whatever. All right, there is Tristan De Silva. And what do we got here? Devin Carter on the cracked. Ja. Connect. Another Luka. There it is. Steph Curry. That's that one I saw on the cracked ice. So we like seeing Steph, I think, right? Like being on that cracked ice. It's a good card. It's one way to make those the oversaturated cracked ices a little bit more valuable. Freeman, Cade Cunningham, Kaishan George. There's Bam again. And the cracked. All right, Bam, you can go up there. Join the boys. Join the boys, Bam. Yeah, you're not joining the boys, Bam. Salone. Russell Westbrook. There's Bub on the cracked. Jalen Wells. Hallie. CJ McCollum. Anthony Davis. AD, put him up there. Why not? All right, we got a card. We got a card here. Let's see what we've got. Let's reveal it, shall we? Well, there you go. Another Salon. I think that's just a base insert. Probably just a base insert. And there's a silver. That's a good one to hit there, is Zachary Richeche. So we'll throw him in a top loader. This box was definitely way better than box number 1. Probably, I don't know. Who we got at the back there was Kaishan George on the cracked ice. Yeah, let's take a peek here and see. I'm just kind of adding up in my head what we probably got. A couple bucks there, 2, 4. Call that 8. I would say we're probably right around 20 bucks. You know, again, we're not even covering half the box. So let's cut this video at that. You know, we got the Curry up there. We got the Shepherd, the Luka, we got the Edie, and then, you know, that silver of Richeche. Let's rate it. Select NBA 24-25. We still have Luka in a Mavs uniform. And yet we're talking about 25 product, right? So I think I'm actually the most valuable card. It's probably that one right there. I'm going to rate this real quick. Mega boxes. We did 2 of them. Decent sample size, right? Like, not everybody's going to go out and buy half a dozen of these things. I'm going to rate it at $60 a box. 55, 60 bucks a box. No numbered cards, no autographs came out of those, which you don't really expect an auto, but I'm going to say retail select. $4.4. I'm going to give this a 4.4. It's so far off from how much you're paying for it. We do have blasters. We will review some blasters at some point, but there's just not hardly any value in mega boxes anymore. There's really not. Totally Certified does an okay job in football, but yeah, 4.4. I think that's very generous, actually. But we did hit some bigger names in the parallels: the Steph, the Luka, the Richeche. Yeah. 4.4, you guys let me know in the comments. Hey, if you like these videos, be sure to drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, and maybe just like the video. Just drop a comment and say, hey, you suck, dude. You don't know nothing about basketball. Why you even do these rips? Or, hey, I'm like you. I like opening everything, and I suck at basketball too, so thanks for sucking with me. Guys, we can suck together. Wait, we're going to end it there. Thanks for hanging out, guys. See you on the next.